Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Chicago Cubs find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. What do we need to know here?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go now? This is Bryce Terang.
For Milwaukee, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Brewers go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Corbin Burns. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ian Happ up to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Urias settles under it, and there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 2-2 now. In the dirt,
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snapping off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Corner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Back to the mound. And that'll do it. Cubs leave one. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And the pitch. And that's ripped into left, base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And Luke Voit climbs in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger coming on. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Adames at first, 1 gone. Got him swinging.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here's Jesse Winker. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
Edwin Rios here. One down, base is empty. That smash towards center. Mitchell makes the catch. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
2-2. That one out to right. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Fly ball out into left center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Top of the third, no score. And 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Mitchell.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. One and two here. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Oh, nice play to first. And that's a great play for the out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Yan Gomes.
The catcher.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is popped up. Voit makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Cody
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The 2-1. Called strike right there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next pitch is popped up. Voit sizing this one up. Racing, makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Next offering is down low, and now 3-1. That clips a corner. That one the other way. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Horner on the go. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's Luke Voit.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Next offering upstairs. That one's in there. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Now second and third and nobody out. Way at the plate. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Jesse Winker, the next to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Luis Urias. Singled and scored his first time. Tellez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The count 2-1, and that's down and away. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The 2-2. Out towards left center. Winker should have it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Grounded out his first time up. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And now it's 1-2. That's out to center field. Mitchell makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs nothing. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyrone Taylor. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
now batting, the second baseman.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now Garrett Mitchell. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fires over to Voit, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's Yan Gomes. First time up was a pop out. Yan Gomes waits. Out to short. Zips it across. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The pitch. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Nico Horner.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Good eye right there. Two outs and one in scoring position. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
First and second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. And that's through there for a strike. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Next one just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next from Milwaukee, The shortstop, Willie.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball to strike. And now 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Luke Voigt. Here's a 1-1. Slapped foul. The 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. A new arm into the game, the righty, Adbert Alzolay.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3rd out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the 6th. Down to third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Into center. Mitchell gets under it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Next offering misses. Ball 3.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
That one's in there, and it's a full count. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Kicks and deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell makes the grab for the 2nd out.
now batting, first baseman, Mancini.
Trey Mancini now. Next offering is fouled back. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Next pitch way upstairs. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Matt Bush up and throwing. Milner getting loose as well. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Luis.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Right-handed reliever, battling here as he fouls it away. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And now here is Bryce Terang. The 1-1. There's a strike. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Pitching change here, Joel Payamps. A chance at his first save of the year.
Joel Payamps.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
This one smoked out to left. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering away upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Nico Horner now at the plate. The pitch. Rolled over to third. Oh, great stop. Urias tossed to second. Back to Voit. Double play.
Well, those guys made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Tying run at the plate. Laced into left. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they trail by 1.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And the pitch. Strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pat off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. Got it by him for the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead at 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Bush.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And now a full count. Bullpen activity starting up now. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One down. And now the DH, Edwin Rios. 1-1 now. And that's outside. And that's a little bit high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the right-hander deals. In there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. Safe. In to score from first. It's 3-3.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Trey Mancini. And now it's filled up.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Aaron Ashby.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Yan Gomes. Way inside, gets out of the way. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 3. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Fulmer.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And next is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Infield shifted to the pull side. The 1-1. That one fouled off. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mancini should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs collect their first win of the season.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.